Hello everyone, this is Tax Telegraph's Tax Twitter review for September 20th, 2022. All right, we got some fancy technology in order to make this happen. Let me just do one thing. Okay, so I'm going to review two tweets. One tweet from yesterday, one tweet from today. Our first tweet is from Dr. Josh McGowan, CPA. He is an accounting professor at Troy University. He brings up some great tweets about the accounting industry and students that go into accounting. So I love his tweets. It's great insight. Okay, so he tweeted, "Let's talk about starting salaries in public accounting. Let's assume a student has an undergraduate accounting degree, a MAC degree, master's, and master's in accounting, and has passed all 4 sections of CPA exam. What do we think a fair starting salary should be?" Okay, I think I had a thought on this. I tweeted it. I said, if my starting salary started at $55,000 back in 2014 for medium cost of living area. This was Austin, Texas. I lived in a suburb of Austin. It really wasn't that expensive at the time. Back in 2014, a regional level firm. So they had about 150 to 200 employees total, 2 different offices. $55,000 plus 401k, some 401k match, and health insurance. So, it was pretty good, in my opinion, starting out. I really had no complaints. But now, 2022, if you look at the landscape, there are way less people. And so there are way less people around, way less accountants going into the industry. Then I would think that our salary should be a little higher over 8 years, essentially. Only a 20K increase. I think that's appropriate. But it should be a lot more than I think what is actually happening. I saw a lot of salaries. I saw a lot of $55,000 amounts. Now, if you can afford to hire someone to work for you, there's a lot of factors involved. But in my situation that I was in, I think 75K would be okay, based on how many hours I worked. But if you have a smaller firm, you can't pay them as much. You're in a lower cost of living area. I don't know, a lot of factors. So there's no one size fits all, but CPA firms need to bump up their pricing. And if they don't, they can't pay better salaries. And so CPAs are horrible at pricing. And so something needs to change. We need to increase our pricing. And that's why I tweeted today, very inspired by yesterday's tweet from Dr. Josh McGowan. Accounting is the language of business. Okay, then pay me more because I'm about to be the only one that speaks it. You need to pay me more because accounting is the language of business and there's no one else going to be doing accounting pretty soon here because no one wants to pay a fair salary for beginning accountants. Like, we're in a vicious cycle right now. And the only solution is higher pay. In my opinion, higher pay. No one wants to get a master's degree and get paid $55K a year starting salary in 2022, especially if they know there's not going to be many of us around in the next 10 to 15 years. So anyways, that's all I got for you today. Something to think about. Appreciate you watching. See you later.